So first home win of the season, what is your initial feeling?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Very happy for the players, very happy for the fans especially because they have been waiting too long for this one, and delighted for the work of everyone involved.
And you mentioned the fans, how good is it to be able to provide them with something, particularly after the noise made this afternoon?
Yeah, I felt that over the last week especially we started to build something very strong, and we felt that this was a good day to try to give this win that we were looking for. I felt that we started the game really well against a very good team, a team that plays really well in possession, that has talented players, and we know how dangerous they are in the last third because they are the top scorers in the league. But I think that we started the game really strong, creating that kind of atmosphere that we want to create by pressing high, by being aggressive with good sequences on the ball, and then we had the accuracy and the capacity to score as well in set pieces, which gave us a winning edge today.
And how happy are you to see Ryan Cody get his first goal two goals, I should say, for the club?
Very happy for him, big night, because the way he jumped into the game is not easy after just 10 minutes. Unfortunate for Jan because he came from very good performances, and hopefully we'll see what happens, but it looked like a hamstring injury. And it's something that I'm a bit worried about. But we need to look at the positive side of it. Ryan managed to have a very good performance, and hopefully it's the first goals of many for the club.
Do we see how fine margins football is at some points? Norwich getting one goal disallowed and then a minute later us getting the third?
And I think that's a perfect summary, because I know that in some other games, and today, if I analyse from a tactical point of view as well a little bit in terms of performance, the first 20-30 minutes remind me a lot of the game that we played against Hull City here at home, where we were really good and effective in the high pressure. I think today the difference was that we capitalised in our chances and was the opposite against Hull City. But football is a game of small margins, and today we need to be very happy, and that's the way it must be, because we won, because we got a clean sheet, because we scored 3 goals against a very good team. But at the same time, be aware that we need to keep working as a team and as a club to keep improving, because that's the only way to go.
And does it feel good that we don't have to praise Paul Nardi too much this afternoon, because there wasn't too much for him to do in the end because of how we defended as a team?
Yeah, but not only probably the things that most of people can see, but I'm very happy as well about the last minutes. We got, I think, 3 situations where we squeezed really aggressive in our own box, so we provoked like 2-3 clear offsides for them that were disallowed, and this is the way that I like to defending forward in a brave way. Despite taking the lead, it could have been easier to stay low, and it's true that again we need to improve. It's the dynamics of the game, definitely, and we knew that as well. Through the minutes they will risk more, they will put more players in front of the ball, but we need to build longer sequences in possession. It's true that in the second half the win was against us, which make it a little bit more difficult as well, but no excuses. We need to get slightly better on this keeping the ball and so on. But I'm happy about Paul not being the start today, but other players.
And you spoke about the weather conditions. Was that something taken into consideration today before the game?
To be honest, we spoke during the morning with the club about the possibilities. We knew that some games were cancelled yesterday, and we were aware about the risk of suspension. But our job and as a staff and as a players is to focus in the game. So in the moment that they say that we could play the game, of course you always take into account the weather conditions, but it's about playing our game, focusing on the things that we need to do, and then being aware about today was a windy day.
And you mentioned before the game that there could still be more players coming back from injury. Is this now starting to become quite exciting times for Rangers?
Hopefully, that's the way I would like to see. Definitely we got Ely getting closer, Michi getting closer, Jack getting closer, so that's definitely good news. As I said, I'm a bit worried about today with Jan and Ken. We'll see what happens, but again, we need to keep improving, and hopefully these guys will be back soon.
So can you just tell us a bit more about Kenneth Powell, of course, coming off at half-time for Ashby?
Yeah, he felt his hamstring. Hopefully it will not be anything serious, but I think it was more a feeling that he got there. We need to make some tests tomorrow to see how is he feeling, but hopefully it will not be a big injury on his hamstring.
And finally, Oxford next on Wednesday night. Is it more a case of excitement for that one now after 3 points picked up here?
Well, today we need to be very happy, and we need to, hopefully all the fans will celebrate properly, and I think that they wait too long for this victory, so today is a day where they need to enjoy this one. We as a team and my players need to enjoy as well, but at the same time we need to be aware that Wednesday is a massive game, and we know how important it is to pick points against teams that are close to us in the table. Oxford has been doing really well in the beginning of the season, so we need to perform at higher level than we did today if we want to get the 3 points. So enjoy, rest and prepare again, and we go again.
Thank you very much.